Hold on to your seats, patriots, because Westminster is on fire. Just 1 minute ago, Keir Starmer's world came crashing down as MPs triggered a no-confidence vote that could end his premiership. Why? A jaw-dropping Brexit U-turn that's left the British people betrayed, furious, and ready to take back control. Is this the final nail in Labour's coffin? Has Reform UK's Nigel Farage just ignited a revolution? You won't see this bombshell on the BBC, so stick with us as we rip the lid off this scandal, smash that like button, and let's dive in. Buckle up, patriots, because Westminster is in absolute meltdown. Just moments ago, the House of Commons became a war zone as MPs launched a no-confidence vote to topple Keir Starmer's crumbling Labour government. The spark? A Brexit betrayal so vile, it's got the British people spitting fire. Starmer's latest move to crawl back to Brussels has ignited a rebellion, and Nigel Farage's Reform UK is fanning the flames. This isn't just politics, this is the fight for Britain's soul, and you won't hear the full truth from the mainstream media. So, let's tear into this bombshell. Picture the scene. It's May 29, 2025, and the Commons is a powder keg. X is ablaze with posts from users like at UkoPatriot76 and at Brexit Battler screaming, "Starmer's finished," and "No more EU sellouts." What's got them so riled? Starmer's Labour just dropped a bombshell, announcing plans to renegotiate Brexit trade deals, cozying up to the EU with whispers of rejoining the single market. This is a middle finger to the 4 million Brits who voted Leave in 2016, a vote that shook the world with 51.9% demanding freedom from Brussels. Yet Starmer, perched in his globalist bubble, thinks he can rewrite history. Big mistake. The numbers tell the story. A YouGov poll last week showed 64% of Brits want Brexit protected, not diluted. In red wall heartlands like Barnsley and Doncaster, that number hits 70%. But Starmer's not listening. Instead, he's pandering to EU elites, promising closer alignment that smells like surrender. Enter Nigel Farage, the Lion of Reform UK, now leading 18 MPs after their 2024 election surge. Yesterday, Farage strode into Parliament like a man on a mission, his voice booming. "Starmer's betrayed every Brexiteer in Britain. We'll rip this government apart." The chamber exploded cheers, jeers, and pure chaos. Tory rebels, led by firebrands like Lee Anderson, joined Reform's ranks. Even Labour's own, like veteran John Trickett, turned traitor, backing the no-confidence motion. This hasn't happened since Maggie Thatcher faced her own party's knives in 1990. Ex-users are calling it Starmer's Waterloo. At Londonlass 22 posted, "He's lost the plot, Brexit's non-negotiable. Reform's momentum is unstoppable." With 130,000 members and counting, dwarfing Labour's dwindling base. Farage's rallies, like last month's 6,000-strong event in Manchester, are electric, while Starmer's speeches barely fill a village hall. The no-confidence vote is a death knell for Labour's elite agenda, and the British people are ready to roar. So, what's driving this revolt? It's not just Brexiteer Starmer's arrogance, his disconnect from the working-class voters who gave him power. This vote could end his premiership by summer, and Reform UK's ready to pounce. Stick with us as we expose Labour's collapse next. Hold tight, patriots, because Keir Starmer's Labour is crumbling faster than a sandcastle in a storm. The man who swore he'd deliver for Britain is now a walking disaster, unravelling under the weight of his Brexit betrayal. This no-confidence vote isn't just a slap on the wrist, it's a guillotine for Labour's elitist dreams. While Reform UK's Nigel Farage rallies the people, Starmer's throwing tantrums and losing grip, X is buzzing with the carnage, and we're here to expose every sordid detail of Labour's epic meltdown. Let's zoom into number 10, where Starmer's world is collapsing. Insiders whisper he's been raging like a cornered animal, slamming fists on desks and barking at aides, How did Farage outmaneuver us? Posts on X back this up at TrueBrit 2025 called him a panicked mess, while at Redwall Rising jeered, Starmer's finished and he knows it. His Brexit turn pushing to renegotiate trade deals and cozy up to Brussels chasse torched his credibility. In 2024, Labour scraped into power by vowing to make Brexit work, winning seats in Brexit heartlands like Hartlepool and Redcar. Now, with whispers of rejoining the EU's single market, those voters feel stabbed in the back. A recent Survation poll shows 68% of Redwall voters now distrust Labour, with 30% switching to Reform UK. Starmer's not alone in the dock. Chancellor Rachel Reeves is dodging the spotlight after her £22 billion budget blunder last year, which sent taxes soaring and businesses fleeing. Ex-user at FreedomVox UK posted, "Reeves has tanked the economy while Starmer grovels to the EU." Meanwhile, Deputy PM Angela Rayner's mired in her own scandals, too busy deflecting questions about dodgy expenses to prop up her boss. Labour's inner circle is a circus of chaos, and the British people are done with their lies. Reform UK's membership has skyrocketed to 135,000, fueled by voters fed up with Labour's globalist agenda. In by-elections, Reform's hitting 27% in places like Dudley and Barnsley, while Labour's vote share slumps to a measly 32%. Nigel Farage is seizing the moment, hammering Labour's betrayal. Picture him at a packed Birmingham rally, fist raised, declaring, "Starmer's Labour is the puppet of Brussels elites. We'll take back Britain for the people." The crowd went wild. An X lit up with number Farage Fights Back trending at 250,000 posts. Labour's 2024 manifesto promised sovereignty and stability, but Starmer's Brexit flip-flop has shredded that pledge. His MPs are jumping ship. Veterans like Rosie Duffield are openly criticising him, and whispers of defections to Reform are growing. This isn't just a policy failure, it's a moral collapse. Starmer's Labour stands for nothing but woke dogma and EU servitude, while Reform UK's vision of low taxes, secure borders, and British pride is igniting a revolution. The question is, can Starmer survive this firestorm, or is Labour's reign over? Stay tuned as we dive into the people's fury next. Patriots, the British people are rising, and their rage is shaking the foundations of Westminster. Keir Starmer's Brexit betrayal has unleashed a tsunami of fury, from the cobbled streets of Grimsby to the bustling markets of Bolton. The no-confidence vote against Labour isn't just a parliamentary stunt, it's the voice of the people screaming, "Enough is enough." X is a battlefield, with millions rallying behind Reform UK's Nigel Farage to take back Britain. You won't see this raw anger on the BBC, so let's dive into the storm that's tearing Labour apart. The nation is seething. Starmer's plan to renegotiate Brexit and cozy up to Brusselsum, say even eyeing the EU single marketers, lit a fuse. In 2016, 17.4 million Brits, 51.9% of voters, demanded freedom from the EU. Today, a YouGov poll shows 65% still want that victory defended. But Starmer's globalist gamble has betrayed them all. On X, the hashtag number StarmerOut is exploding, racking up 400,000 posts in just 48 hours. User at BritPride 2025 nailed it. "Starmer's sold us out to Brussels. Time to boot him." In pubs and factories, ordinary Brits are done with Labour's elitism. Take Sarah Wilkins, a nurse from Sunderland, who told us, "I voted Labour in 2024, but Starmer's Brexit U-turn is a disgrace. I'm with Reform now." Farage gets it. Social media is Reform UK's megaphone, amplifying the people's revolt. X posts from at True North UK and at Brexit Warrior call Starmer a traitor to Britain's heartlands. Reform's rallies are pulling massive crowds, 7,000 packed out Leeds last weekend, chanting, "Take back control." Compare that to Labour's pitiful conference in Manchester, where empty chairs outnumbered attendees. Even global conservatives are weighing in. On Truth Social, Donald Trump fired off, "Starmer's weak leadership is killing Britain. Farage's fighting for the people." J.D. Vance, Trump's VP, echoed the sentiment, tweeting, "The UK needs reform's courage, not Labour's surrender." These aren't just words, they're a rallying cry for British sovereignty. This fight is bigger than Brexit. It's about British identity, pride, and the right to say no to open borders, net zero madness, and EU overlords. Reform UK's membership has surged to 140,000, with 30% of 2,024 Labour voters now backing Farage's vision, per a recent opinion poll. In Clacton, where Farage is MP, locals are plastering number Farage 4 PM stickers on lampposts. Ex-user at Voice of the North summed it up, "Starmer's Labour is for the elites. Reforms for us. The people's anger is a wildfire, and Labour's house of cards is burning." From taxi drivers in Liverpool to fishermen in Cornwall, Brits are uniting against Starmer's betrayal. The question is, will this fury topple Labour for good? Drop your thoughts below. Should Starmer resign? Is reform UK Britain's future? Stay with us as we reveal what's next for our nation. Patriots, the no-confidence vote against Keir Starmer has cracked Westminster wide open, and the future of Britain hangs in the balance. Labour's Brexit betrayal pushing to renegotiate trade deals and flirt with Brussels has sparked a revolution, and Nigel Farage's Reform UK is charging into battle. This isn't just about toppling a failing government, it's about reclaiming Britain's soul. Will we stand tall as a sovereign nation or bow to Starmer's globalist elites? You won't hear this on Sky News, so let's rip into what's coming next. If this no-confidence vote passes, and ex-posts from at UK Rebel 22 and at Sovereign Brit say it's too close to call, Starmer's Labour could collapse by July 2025. A snap general election would follow, and Reform UK is ready to rewrite history. Polls from Opinion predict Reform could surge from 5 seats to 55, with 28% vote share in Brexit strongholds like Thurrock and Boston. Farage's platforms lashing taxes, securing borders, and ditching net zero madnesses striking a chord. At a recent rally in Sheffield, 8,000 supporters roared as Farage declared, "Starmer's EU surrender ends here, we'll build a Britain for the people." X exploded, with number Reform rising, hitting 350,000 posts in 24 hours. Labour's sinking fast. Starmer's approval rating is a dismal 22%, per YouGov, and his Brexit U-turn has alienated Red Wall voters who gave him power in 2024. In places like Wakefield, Reform's by-election gains are hitting 30%, while Labour's vote share has slumped to 29%. Rachel Reeves' £22 billion budget fiasco and Angela Rayner's scandal-ridden tenure aren't helping. Labour's woke, EU-friendly agenda is a death sentence, and voters are flocking to Reform's vision of British pride. User at True Brit Voter posted, "Starmer's Brussels bootlicking is done. Farage's our future." Even across the Atlantic, Trump's cheering, posting on Truth Social, "Farage's leading the UK's MAGA moment. Starmer's toast. This is bigger than one election. It's a war for Britain's identity." Starmer's Labour wants open borders, crippling net zero taxes, and EU rule. Reform UK demands sovereignty, controlled immigration, and energy independence. A reform surge could kill Labour's Brussels dreams for good, protecting the 51.9% Brexit vote from 2016 that Starmer's desperate to undo. Globally, the Conservative tied Trump in America, Le Pen in France, Orban in Hungary, fueling Reform's fire. Ex-user at Patriot Pulse wrote, "Britain's waking up. No more elite nonsense. If Reform wins big, expect a referendum to lock in Brexit forever, with 67% of Brits backing it, per Survation. The stakes couldn't be higher. Will Britain rise as a free nation, or fall to Starmer's EU shackles. Reform's 145,000 members and counting are ready to fight. So, what's your call? Can Farage save Britain? Should we ditch net zero and tell Brussels to get lost? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we're reading them all. This is our moment to take back control, and Reform UK's leading the charge. Stay tuned for our conclusion, where we'll rally the nation. There you have it, patriots. Keir Starmer's Brexit betrayal has blown Westminster wide open. The no-confidence vote is a wake-up call, and Reform UK is leading the charge for the British people. Labour's crumbling, Starmer's panicking, and the elite are running scared. This is our moment to take back control. So, what do you think? Should Starmer resign? Is Reform UK Britain's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read every single one. If you're as fired up as we are, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. Share this video with every patriot you know. Let's wake up the nation. Our next exposé will blow your mind, revealing Labour's secret plan to sell out Britain's fishermen. You won't want to miss it. Until then, stay strong, stay proud, and keep fighting for Britain.